log recording. It's 4:30, just about 4:40 in the morning. It's still the 30th of Tuesday, May 2023. We were down zeros in California, yada yada yada. Shit. Okay, tryptophobia got to me, and I was talking about all a great deal on this one here. I hate it when I get sandlogged and sandbagged like this. I mean, it ticks me off, and I'm having a hard time trying to deal with it. I wanted to talk about politics, and instead of what I end up talking about is some kind of neurosis of some kind of. It's driving me fucking crazy. It's like some things are going to be driving me crazy because they're there and they have to be taken care of and they have to be noticed. It's like I can't even sleep. For the past several hours, I've been tossing and turning left and right trying to get to sleep, and very little success at this point. So right now, I am agitated. I'm anxious. I haven't had any coffee yet, and I sure as hell don't want any because it's going to be really having a conniption fit with me. Or I'm going to have a conniption fit with coffee, one way or another, with caffeine. I still got water, I still got juice, and I still got milk. And I feel like I'm just shaking like crazy on the inside. It's coming up to the outside, and I'm having conniption fits. Repetitive patterns, either natural or unnatural. Unnatural as it is, they still creep me out, but I still have to keep telling myself there's no threat. There's no threat to this damn shit. And it's really playing havoc with me. The natural shit, it's a different story altogether. I haven't come across any I haven't come across any lava samples, so I'm all right with that. And I've come across a lot of manufactured stuff, and I still have to keep feeling the holes. Keep telling myself there is no threat. What is the threat? Why is my mind and my body freaking out like this? Simply because why? Honeycombs? I hadn't seen in person, and I'm not about to. I don't like bees anyway, so and I don't want to deal with that shit. But what else? What else? I'm gonna wake up and there's gonna be some kind of hole in me that's gonna be multiplied somehow. With some kind of burrowing insect? Because I traveled to some other place or some other place traveled over here and dumped their own damn weird ass insects over here for her to get under our skins, and I'm going to start worrying about that shit now. So now I'm dealing with the cockroach. But it's getting to me. And I'm trying to calm it down. I'm trying to talk about it so I can calm it down even further. That there are no threats. It's a visualization. That's all it is. All in the internet. It's all visualization, computer generated graphic bullshit. Until I'm actually going to see someone walking around the street looking like they've got a lot of holes in them. And believe me, I don't get it with the kids. I swear to God, I don't get it with the kids. Growing up, I didn't see as much people getting holes in them. And then I get older, and I'm seeing the kids like to do the tattoos. Okay, fine, you do the tattoos, but then they start doing the rings. Rings around here, rings around there, and then they start mutilating their skins more. Those are the things that usually get to me. Because a few of them actually did remember. And sometimes they'll show them on the internet these days. But back then, you see it real. It's like, ugh. Oh, worse. National Geographic. Oh my God, that's even worse. That's your triggers right there. National Geographic. Yeah, I know. I'm just damn sweat. It's driving my skin crazy. It's itching like crazy. It means like when I need to take another shower or powder up before I go lay down again. And it's getting lighter out there a little bit. It's starting to slowly but surely. But the multiple shit over here is just driving me nuts. I mean, it's seriously throwing me for a loop on this shit. Ugh, I don't get it. I could watch different sci-fi shows that probably would or not have the holes in them. I've seen cartoons that actually had holes in them. How about the one with the Beatles, Yellow Submarine, the Sea of Green, when they're going through a landscape of holes? There was even science fiction. No, there was cartoon series, superhero cartoons. A guy named called the Spot, and he would make spots. He'd go jump through the spots, be a villain, or you didn't know what the hell he was. But he discovered he can go through holes. Watched this, a kid, one ear or the other ear, because there was no threat. There was nothing threatening about any of that damn shit. But a few years back, when someone actually had to post a damn picture, pixelated picture, of a face made of holes, literally. Not skin, but computer lattices. Just lattices all around the place. It looked like there was natural and unnatural holes all over the place. Even the eyes had holes in them. The eye sockets had holes in them. Seeing some of the shit I've seen in the past 10 or 15 years that they're getting better with the graphics. They could put a tongue and turn the damn thing into a Swiss cheese shit. But it's all blackened. Black holes left and right with a little bit of red in it. And like you can actually do that to your tongue. Somebody actually made a damn picture back in South Africa concerning about someone who had been going through some kind of weird ass ritual with bare feet, and then somehow they left up their feet and they got these perfectly circular holes burned into their skin. Where's the char? And they're look like they're deep, but they're just black. Like you get a picture and you just take a black marker and you blacken all these damn things out. Somebody was trying to scam people on that damn thing. And looking at them like, you gotta be kidding me. Give me a fucking break. I have to keep checking my feet every so often just to see if I've got those damn things and feel that they're gonna be anything like it. Nothing. My feet are already going through so much pain on some occasions and freaking out with some deadening of the nerves on some occasions. I can't tell whether or not what the hell's going on with my feet or not. But I know one thing, I ain't got it. It's not a hope, it's knowing. I had seen pictures where they actually had holes underneath the armpits. I saw that damn thing. I'm looking at my armpits almost every single day or almost every single minute, just feeling and looking around, and sometimes it became an unconscious habit. I was demonstrating that online too. While I did the videos, I'm checking myself out like that. I know I get sweaty pants. I get sweaty areas in my body, in the groin, in the folds, under the armpits. Body's way of trying to keep itself cool, but it also needs liquids. So I get thirsty. I gotta keep pouring in the liquids. Even late at night when I'm sleeping, I'll still sweat because the body's still trying to regulate itself. I like it a little cool. My body sweats more. I like it I try to find a nice, comfortable blanket to wear, and I'm sweating like a pig. But then again, I guess it's been said in a medical establishments and physically experiencing it on a great deal more that when you're large and you got fat, a lot of fat, you're sweating a lot more liquid. And sometimes those areas itch. Bacteria count. Those things I have to get used to. But if I start scratching at myself, am I going to be tearing myself into little holes? That's that's an irrational fear. That's an irrational thought. And yet, with the tryptophobia thing going on, the logic says it makes sense. So I know it's illogical, and it doesn't make sense, and it's bullshit. And yet I'm dealing with it on a constant basis at this point over here. I can look at my eyes and know that I'm not going to see multiple holes in the damn things left and right. Satisfy curiosity here, okay? Just let me have a bit of a panic conniption fit here. Right. So where is these multiple holes at? I'm supposed to have them here? All over the damn place? Now I know I got scabies. Well, actually, problem with my skin issues around the sides here, crusted up. I've had it for about a couple of years because I hadn't done my hair in a hell of a long while, but I've been washing it. But seems like I got some kind of dermatitis or something like that on it. It itches on some occasions, and I'm able to flake off some skin here and there. But what I'm not doing is creating any holes, just tearing apart skin that's dead and crusting up. I guess this week I'm going to be hopefully searching for a barber that can actually touch me and be able to deal with me. Not to mention getting a shave, or at least a beard trim anyway. Because I sure as hell ain't going to do it. Well, shave, I haven't shaved myself in so many years. Just keep trimming the damn stuff. Having it stubbles and keep trimming it so often. But I haven't had a haircut since the COVID. So I'm overdue for that. Again, as I said before, concerning about the sweat. Certain areas of the skin are sweating more and more. Temperature fluctuations on the outside, temperature fluctuations on the inside produces the liquids and irritation. So I'm supposed to be okay with that? Not really. But it is right now what it is. So probably when I get more money coming in, I'll probably invest in a haircut. I hope. If we're going to get paid next week, or this week. I can look at Pop Tarts. I can look at Pop Tarts and not freak out as much. I'm eating them. Well, not right now, but I eat them. They don't freak me out as much. I'm feeling them. There's no threat. They're going into my gut. I'm digesting them. Using them for fuel. Keep the stomach happy for a while. So I'm not having that much problems with it. I'm not trying to think I've got multiple holes in my stomach either. Because if I did that, I'll be having acid indigestion going crazy in my stomach. And there goes the nerves. But then again, nerves usually go before the acid indigestion anyway, so. So it's almost 5 o'clock, and I'm still having a conniption fit over this damn shit. But the thing is, I'm safe. I'm safe. Some things aren't going to be published. Other things, if I'm going to get irritated concerning about the politics, that I will get published. But something like this, not really. I mean, do I really need to? Do I have to? At least not right now, anyway. I haven't slept in several hours. I've been off and on with the sleep, and it's been driving me nuts. And I still got to contact Apria Healthcare and return their call and get something with a respiratory therapist over here to get my mask replaced. I'm getting pissed off about it. Okay, that's enough for me belly aching at this point. Let's see if I can get some sleep.